Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Andrea Beem here. I have a tool to share with you. I was about to say new tool, but it may be new to some of you. However, it's something that I use in my company and have used with several coaches as well. And I love this tool. It's called a 411, which stands for 4 weeks, 1 month, and 1 year. And this is a rough draft, kind of what it looks like. I'll kind of show you in my screen here, but this is kind of what it looks like. It's very simple, and it is meant to be very simple. In this 411, there's a couple different formats. Some of them, this particular one is very simple. We keep it only with 3 lanes in here, and those 3 lanes are your job, your financial world, and then your personal world. There are some other ones that have more lanes. My particular 411 actually has 5 lanes on it because I have a couple different irons in the fire, and I like to keep those lanes separated out for my life. But the way that this tool is used is because it's 411, so 1 year, right at the top is where you would put your goals for the year that you have. Now, this might be a financial goal. Maybe it's to buy an investment property. Maybe it is to downsize or upsize. Maybe it is to be a specific weight or have a specific accomplishment. I know, like for mine, writing my book is something that I have on there as a goal for the year. In your business, whether you're in real estate or you're in another industry, that goal could look vastly and wildly different. For me, maybe there's a set number of homes and families that we want to help sell or buy in the year. And that's what my team does. Or maybe for my organization, I have a different goal. And a goal this year was putting on these education events, so doing lunch and learns and doing big quarterly events and wealth building and stuff like that. So whatever those things are, they go at the top. And then in the middle, you have your monthly section. And also, I'm going to backtrack just a little bit and say, usually you never want more than about 3 to 5 items up there in that yearly section. I really recommend 3 per lane, just because if you have a ton more than that, it can get a little overwhelming and not realistic. So then when you bump down to your monthly section, what you're doing is you're taking and breaking it down into something a little bit smaller. So for example, like with my book, maybe it's that I just want to finish 1 chapter this month. And that is my goal for the month. That keeps me moving towards my goal for the year. But you guys, when we look at big annual goals, sometimes they seem really distant and far away. And you get halfway through your year, and all of a sudden you're sitting there wondering, oh my gosh, I haven't made any progress towards this goal. Or I don't feel like I even remembered that I had the goal because I've been so busy. Well, when you break it down, then it makes it a little easier to digest and to stay on track. There's a famous saying, how do you eat an elephant? And the answer is 1 bite at a time. So the same way you're going to eat or tackle your goals is 1 bite at a time, 1 day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time, and not worrying so much about this one big goal because that can feel daunting. It's breaking it down to much more manageable components and pieces that you can tackle right now. So as you break down, your monthly goals, you might have, again, 3 to 5 items in that section. Again, those items moving you towards that big goal for the year. And then when you break it down to the smallest breakdown, which is the 4 weeks that you have in a month, now you're going to break it down just to this week. What is the action item I need to take this week to move me towards that goal? And that's going to be even smaller, right? So maybe if my goal for the month is to write a chapter, maybe my goal for the week is to write 3 pages. And so it just breaks it down even smaller. If my goal is to help, 4 families either buy or sell a home this month, then my goal for this week would probably be to help 1 person buy or sell a home. But what are my actions around that? What am I going to do to make that a reality? Am I going to meet new people? Am I going to attend networking events? Am I going to make phone calls and check in on past clients? So what are the actions I'm taking that week to help me get to that goal of one person under contract this week. So I hope that this helps you a little bit. If you guys want a copy of a blank 411 to use in your business or in your life, I actually asked my sons to do this the other day, to try to kind of help them get a little more organized and a little more on track with helping them to realize kind of breaking down their goals into something a little smaller and manageable, just so that it's not so daunting. But I want to hear your feedback on this. Would this tool be helpful to you? Yes or no? Do you have questions around this tool and using it? And if you do, let me know in the comments below. Yeah, and if you have a tool that you use, I want to hear about that too. So let me know, feedback below, and I look forward to hearing your guys' comments. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.